YouTube slow as usual. All right, YouTube's confirmed on. Court reporter's ready.
Ready.
Court call State of Texas versus Hollis Richardson. This is cause number CC 715183. We're here today for a motion to enter an adjudication of guilt. And we're conducting the hearing using the Zoom application. We're also live streaming the proceedings so that it's open to the public. My name is Judge Jefferson Moore. I'm sitting by assignment in County Court at Law number 9 for Bexar County, Texas, and specifically in the jail court. And if I could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Serena Hernandez for the state.
Joanne Akel for Mr. Richardson.
Sir, are you the same Hollis Richardson who was placed on deferred adjudication in this case for the offense of evading arrest or detention? Is that you, sir?
Sir.
Is that you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I couldn't hear you. Sometimes the microphones and these things don't work all that well. And before we got on the record, we established that this is a Class A misdemeanor. And so what that means to you, Mr. Richardson, is that if we go through with this and you're revoked, you're facing up to a year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. You might have worked out a different agreement with the state on that, but do you understand the maximum that's available to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. And then we also established that the agreement between the state and the defense is 103 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, and be judgment satisfied as well. And then we also have with us Mr. Cornelius Cox, because I believe Mr. Richardson has a pending felony matter. And so he's here to just observe and see how we're proceeding with this. The attorneys had a pretrial conference before we got onto YouTube about it. And my last understanding before we got on the record was that Mr. Richardson is going to plead true to the allegations in the motion, with the exception of pleading true to the new number 1 violations, which would be the new offenses. He's not going to plead true to those. So with all those recitals, is there any objections or additions that I need to make regarding Mr. Richardson's hearing this morning?
No, Your Honor, not from me.
Not from me either, Judge.
All right. Mr. Richardson, there's been a motion to enter adjudication of guilt against you. And, before I do that, let me go into a function called share screen. I need to show you a document. Sir, this should have on your screen a document. It's called the defendant's consent to a motion to revoke hearing by video conference. And I'm using my cursor to circle around electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
By signing this, you're telling me that you understand. Normally, we do motion hearings like this live in an open court, but you're consenting to do this by video conference. Did you understand that before you sign this?
Yes, sir.
Secondly, the electronic signature here, as well as any other electronic signatures in the plea packet in front of me, you're telling me that those are valid as if they were personally signed. Did you understand that before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to get out of share screen. Back to you, Mr. Richardson. To the allegations that are listed on your motion to enter adjudication of guilt, with the exception of we're not going to plead on the new number 1 allegations, but to the remaining allegations on the motion, how do you plead, true or not true?
True.
You understand, just by pleading true, I can find if the violations are true and revoke your community supervision.
Yes, sir.
Knowing all that, do you still wish to plead true?
Yes, sir.
Finally, violations are true with the exceptions of the new number 1. I grant the state motion is hereby revoked, and I now find him guilty of the underlying offense. Counsel, is there any legal reason as to why your client cannot be sentenced today?
None that I'm aware of, Judge.
Being no legal reason, in accordance with your new agreement with the state, sir, I sentence you to 103 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, which is $0 fine, and court costs. Time and money will run concurrent, and this is judgment satisfied. Sir, this is a revocation of your This is an adjudication, I should say, of guilt. Following your deferred adjudication, you have a limited right to appeal. I'm making a certification of this for the record. We'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. And for the attorneys, is there anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
I just want to make it clear that Mr. Richardson, understanding that he still has a felony pending, it's his choice to go forward on this the inter adjudication of guilt. Is that correct, Mr. Richardson?
Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't hear what you said. Did you say yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Judge. That's all I need.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that. If there's nothing else from either side, then this matter is concluded. Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks for your help.
Have a good day.
You too.
Cornelius, your guy on the bond, he's not going to be heard today. Apparently it's not going to be handled on, is it Matthew?
Matthew Moran.
Yeah, not handled today, Cornelius.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Cornelius. We'll see you
Take
next
care.
time.
Have a good
Mr.
one.
Cox, thank you for coming in. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you, and happy St. Patrick's Day, Judge.
Yes, sir. I got my green tie on. So.
Me too. All right.
All right.
Thank you.